Welcome back, everyone, here to Brax Talk. Today, we're going to be checking in on some of the Yankees' top prospects. And as you know from the title of the video, they're starting to catch fire. Christian, would you like to start it off?
Sure thing. First guy I'm going to talk about is Anthony Volpe, our number one prospect. He's currently in Double-A with the Somerset Patriots. He is a shortstop. And in the month of June, he's hitting 297 and slugging 549, which is a huge improvement for what was a little bit of a slow start for him. The Patriots were down 6-5 the other day, and Volpe had a two-run shot to walk it off in the 10th, and it also made Somerset the first half champions of the league. So a big clutch homer there from Volpe, which was nice to see. And don't expect to see him this year. He's still got AAA, and they're not going to try and rush this guy because they want to make sure he develops. However, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets up to AAA at the end of this year. And then next year, he'll obviously get a chance in spring training. And if he really impresses them, well, he might get a shot on the roster to start on opening day. If not, though, and that's fine if he doesn't, he'll probably hang around in AAA and then get the call at some point during the 2023 season. However, I think Anthony Volpe will be a big part of next year's team.
Certainly we'll have to definitely see. And it was, the home run he hit the other day in the orange Zorro jerseys, the MILB, with all those funky jerseys. It's kind of funny to see the orange top. Yeah, they're weird looking. Next guy I got is also shortstop, second baseman, Oswald Peraza. And Oswald Peraza started this year in AAA, and he was not having a good season at all. He was really, really struggling. But of late, he's starting to heat things up, and that's obviously what we like to see. In June, he's batting 288, swinging 515. Yesterday's ball game, which was June 26th. I don't quite know when the video is going out when you're seeing this, but June 26th, he hit 2 home runs in a game, and one of those home runs was against veteran pitcher, as we call him, Big Mike Pineda, former Yankee Michael Pineda, which was definitely impressive because early on this year, Michael Pineda shut down the Yankees in Detroit. So that was definitely encouraging to see off a major league veteran pitcher in Michael Pineda. As far as when you can expect Oswald Peraza to be up, he might get a chance to get his feet wet this year and make his debut. He's not going to really have a spot on the team this year. He could possibly get his feet wet, like I said. He's definitely going to have to keep playing like this. But yeah, next year he should definitely find some kind of role, and we'll kind of have to figure that out with Volpe and stuff. But he'll get in the mix at some point next year and might potentially make his debut this season. So that's what you should be expecting for Oswald Peraza.
Yeah, I mean, with IKF struggling defensively and offensively, he really might get a shot this year. And, if he performs, he could take over that role, but it's highly unlikely. The next guy, expect to see him this year, Ken Waldichuk. He is our number 6 prospect and our number 1 pitching prospect. He's a left-handed pitcher starter currently in AAA with the Rail Riders. He started the season in Double-A, and it seemed kind of like when Jacob deGrom makes his rehab starts in Double-A. It's just unfair. He had a 1.26 ERA. He was averaging 15 strikeouts per 9. It really just wasn't that fair. Not really a challenge. So he got the call to AAA about a month ago, and he's been great. He has a 2.70 ERA, averaging 12.6 Ks per 9, which is really good. And he struggled with walking guys a bit last year, but he's gotten that under control. Still a little shaky, but he's doing an okay job this year. And he's just 24. So I think we could definitely see him at the end of the year. to help out with pitching a little more as they're trying to give guys more rest. And he could really become a big part of this team over the next few years. We haven't really seen the Yankees develop, an ace.
Yeah, certainly been one of their struggles. Severino was, definitely their best guy that they were able to develop in the last 10 years, but the obviously injury problems, but it definitely would be nice. And, he would have gotten a start already. The problem is the Yankees rotation is so good and they have so much depth. So he's a little bit blocked, but if the rotation was different, he would have already gotten a chance. So I think he'll definitely get a chance this year at some point and, probably make his, impact role on the team next year. The next guy we got on our list is Jason Dominguez, the Martian. You've heard the name by now. If you haven't, you've been living under a rock. Last season, I wouldn't say he got off to a slow start. Obviously, first year in professional baseball, I think he was more trying to adjust. Let's keep in mind, last year he was 18 years old, and he's 19 years old as we speak. So, he's very, very young. It's going to take him a bit to adjust. But this year he's showing a lot of encouraging signs. Batting .255, 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, and a .775 OPS. And he's been hot of late. He's been able to steal bases, playing a really good center field. I heard he's very, very fast. And I think he's still trying to adjust a little bit. But I think definitely next year, once he gets more games under his belt in pro ball, he'll really, really start to take off. But everything I'm hearing is the talent is all there, and you're certainly seeing it flash. Just not totally put together yet. But let's keep in mind, he's 19 years old. As far as when you'll see him, I would say probably 2024, maybe, is the most likely you'd see him. 2025, possibly. But I would say 2024 is when you'd see him. He is in low A for the Tampa Tarpons. But of late, he's been hot. So, that's those are our 4 guys. And hope you enjoyed it.